Now get up there. Up. Sit. Hold. Hold. Here. No, here. Come on. Here. Good. Good girl. If you're planning on getting a puppy, and that's what you should be doing, you should be planning on getting a puppy. You shouldn't be walking around, see puppies in the window and go, oh, that puppy's cute, I'm going to get it. That's nonsense. There's a lot that you have to do to get a puppy. And one thing that you should plan on is getting a good collar. And most people are idiots with puppies. I'm going to tell you a statistic, and that's that 46% of all puppies that are acquired are given up by the end of the first year. 46%. So there's at least almost a 50% chance that the puppy that you get, you won't even want it by the end of the year. People do stupid stuff. And one thing that they do is they hurt the puppy. And they hurt the puppy by using the wrong collar. This is what idiots buy, and normally idiots buy, people that don't know what they're doing for the puppy. And the problem is that you put this on the puppy's neck, and the puppy doesn't know heel, doesn't understand the leash. And so you have it on the puppy's neck, and it's in a very small area. And see how this is all, like it even gets even thinner, it gets wrapped around. You put pressure on the trachea, and then the puppy starts making this noise. You can bust the trachea using something like this, okay? This is not appropriate, but this would be an example of what people want to buy. They want to buy something real cheap. They don't want to spend any money. So they buy this because they know that the puppy's going to grow. I'm going to spend as little as possible on the puppy. Why am I going to spend, $15, $20 on a leather collar that I have to do something to? And that is my recommendation. This is a collar that's coming off of an adult dog. This is Tonka's collar I have on him. And this could be used for a puppy. This would be totally appropriate, but as you see, there aren't enough holes in it. So what you do is you put some holes here, 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 and then you cut this section off. So what you end up with is a collar that would be appropriate for a puppy. You can't hurt the puppy's trachea with something like this because it's a big, fat, wide leather collar. How much a difference does this make? Tons. You use that, listen, as far as collars go, you shouldn't be using nylon. You shouldn't be using nylon collars or leashes for your puppy. You should only be, for your dog, you should only be using leather leashes or something that's simulated leather called biotherm, because it has the correct action and it's the correct weight. So that is if you're going to train your dog. But most people don't even train their dogs. So, I'm speaking to people. People are watching this because they love puppies, but I know I'm speaking to the majority of the people who aren't going to even train their dog, know how to do it. You're looking for free advice, free tips. Well, this is my free tip for you today, is take an adult collar, leather collar, if you're getting a puppy, and you have to do a little bit of work. You have to take a nail and slam a nail through it, and then take a drill bit too and just ream it out so that it goes in there. But see, like that would go for a very small puppy. This would work. This would work just fine. It's probably a $15, $20 collar. No, maybe I bought this at Bridgeport Equipment for less than that. Maybe it was $12. This is going to hurt your puppy. Your puppy's going to start making this noise. It's going to start choking itself. Its eyes are going to look real red. It's going to have like hemorrhaging in its eyes because you are lazy and you don't know what you're doing. If you're going to get a puppy, my suggestion to you is do your research before you get the puppy. Don't buy a dog just because you see it and, oh, it's cute, I got to have it. That's not the reason why you're getting the dog. You should have this all planned out. Is your life in order? Meaning, you don't have any kids? You could get a puppy. You got kids? Why the hell are you going to get a puppy? Do you know how much work a dog is? If you have kids, my suggestion to you is this, and you want a dog, you find somebody that's competent, a balanced trainer that can get that dog in a position where you can work with it. You get the puppy to the balanced trainer for a 90-day program so that the dog can be brought up to speed to where you can work with it. You have children. Why do you want a dog? You don't have enough on your plate, do you? So you want to get a dog. By the way, I want to tell a story here. And that's what somebody wrote underneath a video just recently. They adopted a dog and they adopted a deaf dog. What is wrong with that? I'll tell you what's wrong with that. That is a sign of another person that is not thinking logically, they're thinking emotionally. Oh, I'm going to help the dog, like as if love is enough. If you're going to adopt a dog with special needs, you sure as hell, and a puppy, you sure as hell better know what you're doing. You don't get the dog with special needs and then start looking at videos trying to find answers to your problem. You better allocate a lot of money for training, get somebody to help you with the dog. That would be common sense, not this emotional like, oh, I'm going to... It's similar to the person that says, I rescued the dog. No, you didn't. You adopted it. Like everybody else. You adopted that dog or you bought it. You did not rescue it. Say that for the people that actually do animal rescue. You want to adopt a special needs dog, you sure as hell better know what you're doing. You don't get the dog and then start looking around for like, well, what should I do? My suggestion to anybody that wants to do that is, you're going to adopt a special needs puppy, you better find somebody with a lot of experience that's going to help you and tell you the facts. I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear, okay? This is an inappropriate collar. You have it on your puppy, you want to get this, you're an idiot. Some things are not convenient. You'll have to get an adult-sized collar and cut it down. You have to put holes in it. That's not convenient. It's just like, oh, I can't give my dog raw diet. That's not convenient. You shouldn't have the dog then. Dogs are not about convenience. If you want convenience, get a goldfish or a cactus. This is an 11-and-a-half-week-old puppy, and we're doing puppy retrieves. You know, the dog really can't do anything wrong, but we want the dog to bring it to me, so I have it on a leash, and I see what I do with the leash? You're trying to do this with the puppy off of a leash, you're just going to cause problems. You're going to train the puppy to be a jerk. Puppy's going to take that, he's going to run from you. You see, I have the leash, so I ensure that the dog is going to bring it to me. This is not that hard, people. Put the leash on the dog inside. Use the leash inside when they're a puppy like this. You use elements of control. It's not that difficult. Right there, we're using a puppy bumper, a puppy dummy. But we also will be using a dumbbell, too. Right now, the dog really can't do anything wrong. But we don't want the dog to go... Look at him barking and stuff. Like, imagine if he wasn't on a leash, he'd be taking that and he wouldn't come to me. It's a lot of muscle memory. See, watch this what I do. See, I start like, come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. Come on, bring it over here, puppy. Come on. You know, we build on success. We build on success. It's muscle memory. Okay, there's the dumbbell. He gets that too. Watch this. Good boy.